guys, today's Tuesday, July 12th, and it's I guess it's about 6 o'clock right now, and I thought this might make a different kind of vlog. It's kind of interesting. I wanted to show how many churches there are in my neighborhood. So we're gonna count. It'll take about 10 minutes. This is the Oxnard KUMC. I guess that stands for Korean United Methodist Church, perhaps. So we're just gonna cruise around a few streets, and I'm gonna see how many churches I can count. So that's the one. And you get a chance to see the neighborhood. Remember I had said before that El Rio doesn't have sidewalks. Okay, so I'm driving. I've got my right hand on the steering wheel, and I'm holding my phone with my left hand. But one thing that I always thought that was kind of peculiar was how many churches there are in El Rio. So, for example, this is a church. This is a church here. Primera Iglesia Bautista El Rio. This is a church here, a Baptist church. Spanish speaking, I guess. So that's the second church. If I'm not mistaken, there's about 10 or 12 churches in my neighborhood. Okay, this is another church here. This is a third church. This is a First Samoan Congregational Church. First Samoan Congregational Church. All right. It's 3 churches. This is just a little neighborhood park. This is our little library. That's a library. Okay, so we've counted 3 churches so far. Driving for almost 4 minutes now. Okay, this is the 4th. I'm going to turn the corner here. I'm going to make a left-hand turn. I'm going to make a left-hand turn here, and this is a 4th church. This is a 4th church. This is Great Life. See that? Great Life Church. Okay, so that's the 4th church. This was the 3rd church. This is the front of the 3rd church. That was the Primera Iglesia Bautista. So that was the 3rd church. So 3, 4. So that's 4 churches. Okay, that's 4 churches. some roosters there. As you can see, El Rio is, for the most part, on the rural side. So 4 churches so far. We're coming up on our 5th church now. This would be the 5th church in El Rio. This church is called Eternal Life Christian Center. See that? So 5th, that's the 5th church right there. Okay, we're gonna turn around and then this is the 6th church. This is another church in El Rio. This is the 6th church in El Rio, and I'm gonna swing and make a U-turn in this intersection. You see that? This is the 6th church right here. That's called Iglesia de Cristo. So that's the 6th church. I'm trying to keep it under 10 minutes. I'm up to 7 minutes now. So we've counted 6 churches. 6 churches so far. Coming up on we're coming up on the 7th church, which, if I'm not mistaken, this church here is it's a Russian Greek Orthodox church. If I let's see, Holy Trinity Eastern Orthodox Church. Okay, that's the 7th church. 7th church. This is the 8th church, Iglesia Adventista del Séptimo Día. Okay, 7th. That's the 7th church. That's a community center. Revive Community Church, 8. That's the 8th church. That was called a Revive Community Church. So 8 churches. These are apartment buildings right here that you're looking at. So we're up to 8 churches. That's the freeway right there. The 101 freeway. I'm at a standstill right now because there's a car in front of me that's getting ready to turn. Okay, so we're going to turn left on the frontage road. I think we're coming up on number 9. Number 9 church, or the 9th church rather. I counted so far. This is a mobile home park right here that you're looking at, and this is all a mobile home park. Okay, so this would be the 9th church that I'll drive in. This would be the 9th church. This is Santa Clara Chapel. This is a Catholic church. That church there is Catholic Church, so this is the 9th church in El Rio. And I'm at 10 minutes, 17 seconds. Yeah, see? So, okay, I think there's just a couple more. I'm at a busy intersection right now, but the light will be turning green in a few seconds, or a few minutes rather. Seconds, I hope. So we're up to 9 churches so far, just in my neighborhood. I'm not sure why there are so many churches in El Rio, but I think it probably has something to do with like the land, you know, when the different denominations bought land to build churches. I think they got the land cheaper in El Rio because, like I said, it's just a little bit more rural. That's kind of a hard word to say, rural. So, okay, so here we go. We're almost done, folks. I'm sorry this is taking a little bit longer than my 10 minutes that I give myself to make a vlog. So we're up to 9 churches, and this would be coming up on the 10th church. I forget what kind of what denomination this church is. See, there it is there. This is called Bethany. This is called Bethany Chapel. This is called Bethany Chapel Assembly of God Church. So this is the 10th. This is the 10th church, and I think there's maybe 1 or 2 more. So we're up to 10 churches, and I've been driving for 13 minutes. I think there's just 1 more church after this that there is to show. We're just like a minute from it. Coming up now would be the 11th. I think it's the 11th church in El Rio that I've counted. This is a Church of Christ. There's another church. I forget. I think this is a Korean. No, I'm not sure. It says Iglesia de Cristo, Church of Christ. See that? So 11. I'll count 11. 11 churches total in El Rio. Maybe not. You know what? I'll keep the camera on until I get to my house, which is about 60 seconds away. Who knows? I might spot another church. Street. Here's my house. I'm home now. So I think 11 churches I counted, and I drove for 16 minutes and 40 seconds. All right, thanks, bye.